A woman, 50 years old, first consulted on March 20th, 2002 due to insomnia and excessive dreaming for over 20 years, with a relapse and worsening for 2 months. Insomnia was triggered 20 years ago by emotional stress and improved after treatment. Since then, it has been induced whenever emotions are not smooth. 2 months ago, due to anger, her sleep became restless again with chaotic dreams. Sometimes she was in a half-asleep state, and at worst, she remained awake all night. She experienced irritability and overthinking, abdominal bloating with poor appetite, constipation, dry mouth, and astringent eyes. The patient was restless, whether sitting or lying down, irritable, and unable to control her emotions. She had not closed her eyes for 3 days when she saw the doctor. Examination found the tongue body to be thin and small. The tip of the tongue was red, and the coating on the tongue surface was very sparse and dry. The pulse on the wrists felt thin and was as tight as a guitar string or wiry. The doctor concluded that there was excess heat in the patient's body while fluids were insufficient. Treatments with Tian Wang Bu Xin Dan, Huang Lian A Jiao Tang, and Zhu Sha An Shen Wan showed no significant effect. It was also learned that the patient had suffered from dry stool for nearly 20 years. When insomnia occurred, the stool became particularly dry and hard. The harder the stool, the more severe the insomnia became. The two influenced each other. Finally, the doctor determined that insufficient shui led to dry stool and unsmooth flow of qi. The doctor used Zheng Ye Tang as the base formula for the patient's medication. Rehmannia root, Sheng Di, Scrofularia root, Xuan Shen, Ophiopogon tuber, Mai Dong, fried sour jujube seed, Chao Zhao Ren, biota seed, Bai Zi Ren, hemp seed, Huo Ma Ren, angelica root, Dong Gui, lily bulb, Bai He, bupleurum root, Chai Hu, cinnamon bark, Ro Gui, licorice root, Gan Cao. Dosages not specified. These medicinal materials were mixed and decocted with water into a soup, and the liquid was consumed. After taking the medicine for 5 days, the symptoms significantly improved. Based on the symptoms, the doctor adjusted the previous prescription. After 4 courses of treatment, all symptoms completely disappeared. A follow-up visit after half a year showed no recurrence of the illness. Note 1. Huang Lian A Jiao Tang is a classic ancient herbal formula name. Zheng Ye Tang, Tian Wang Bu Xin Dan, and Zhu Sha An Shen Wan are modern herbal formula names. Note 2. Sweat is a TCM term, is produced from extremely refined substances after being transformed by qi and is responsible for nourishing and moistening the entire body, and it is also the material foundation for our mental and thought activities. Sweat is different from blood. Note 3. Qi is a TCM term for an extremely minute, highly vital substance that circulates constantly within the human body. This includes the qi of breathing. Qi drives and stimulates various physiological activities in the human body. The cessation of its movement signifies the end of life. Some substances in the human body are constantly present yet invisible, and some even exist only when the human body is alive, such as the qi of breathing.